overall, describe the difficulty, if any, from switching from the regimen you just described, the food service you described, to the restaurant delivery system. Was there any difficulty in the switching?
Yes.
I mean, yeah?
Yes. No one's ever done it before. So
Oh,
we made it up. We actually made restaurant delivery up.
Really?
We just made it up. We made it up because we wanted to run a room service program like some hospitals do.
Right.
And we didn't have the FTEs, the full-time equivalents, available to do that. And for 7 years we asked, and for 7 years we were denied. It's very expensive to run a room service program.
Right.
So in the time while we were doing that, we created strong retail brands.
Okay.
Bandoleros in the Corner Cafe, Cosmos is where you get the pizza in the Terrace Cafe. We created these brands. They're all of our brands. We made them all. So Red Ginger is a brand. The recipes are very specific to Red Ginger. We work them and tweak them until we find the recipe that's just right.
Okay.
And so we created about 20 brands that were very successful. And what I mean by successful, again, by my original measure, we had the same physical space that was occupied by contractors. So we had Wendy's here. We had the second largest grossing Wendy's in the Southeast. We had a coffee concept, and we had these 2 other venues that were run by a local Coca-Cola franchise. And so we took over those 4 over the course of about 2 years. And together they were doing a combined $4.2 million in sales. Last year we did $10 million in sales in the same physical space. We just make better food and we give better service.
Right.
So we created great food that people really liked, and we had these brands already in place. And so I went to the team and said, hey, why don't we serve that food to the patients? Hey, what if we took the food from retail and sent it to the main kitchen where it would get redistributed back out? And that's where restaurant delivery was born. And we talked about taking these distinct brands and turning them into restaurants. So they're retail brands, we turn them into restaurants. And if you notice the menu, all the pages look different. They're different color schemes. The Bandoleros looks like a Mexican restaurant, very specifically. So when you look through it, it's not like a menu that's all Carolina blue that has restaurant names on it that are all the same font. They're all specifically different to look like different restaurants.
Okay.
And customers get the feel that we're actually ordering food from somewhere else.
Okay. Okay.
And we have a lot of firsts. We're the first hospital in the country to serve sushi. We're the first hospital in the country to serve sous vide, which you've noticed in the tanks that we have.
Yeah.
And that takes some doing. And
Right.
we've got a lot of firsts. We
Leave your mark.
We're the first. We're the first. And the clear liquid smoothies that we have, no one else did it. We made it up just a couple months ago.
Really?
It's the clear liquid smoothies are the Italian ice and the juice from a clear liquid tray put together.
Wow.
Because I felt like we needed to get rid of the Italian ice off the patient. I mean, people can still have it, but it's very difficult to eat if you're 80 years old and you just had surgery.
Right. Right.
So